3,000 years ago, the Bible tells of a king unlike any other, Solomon, son of David, a man of immense wisdom, countless wives, and a treasure beyond imagination. But most mysterious of all was the source of his gold. From a place called Ophir came spices, ivory, and vast quantities of gold. But where was this place? Was it myth, a biblical allegory? Or could it have been real? This is the story of Karl Mauch, a forgotten explorer who risked everything to answer that question only, to uncover a secret buried beneath centuries of African soil. Karl Mauch was born in 1837 in a modest German village. Poor and bookish, he received a gift on his 10th birthday that would change his life: a world atlas. One thing haunted him: Africa, depicted as a blank expanse. For young Mauch, it wasn't emptiness, it was possibility. Who claimed to have seen a stone fortress without mortar between the Limpopo and Zambezi rivers, a place he believed to be the palace of the Queen of Sheba. He read voraciously, especially the tales of Portuguese explorers like Vicente Pagado. The Queen of Sheba visited Solomon, the Bible says, bringing 120 talents of gold. But the real intrigue wasn't her arrival, it was her origin. Ophir. Portuguese explorers believed a port town named Sofala was that very place. The idea was radical but tantalizing. Was Ophir in Arabia, India, or southern Africa? Ancient translations of the Bible pointed to a clue. In Greek, Ophir was written Sophir. For 11 years, Mauch trained. He taught himself English, Arabic, French. He walked miles each day in heavy clothing, starved himself, trained in botany and geology. By 1865, with barely any funding and only a few letters of endorsement, he boarded a steamship bound for South Africa. Armed with little more than a compass and a dream, Mauch wandered into southern Africa. He faced starvation, disease, and the constant threat of wild animals. Still, he pressed on, believing he was chasing King Solomon's treasure. Local tribes confirmed that ancient people once mined here. Word spread. It's the first whispers of a gold rush began. In 1867, he struck gold. Literally, in the Toddy region, Mauch found quartz pits and evidence of smelting. But gold was only part of the puzzle. To prove this was a fur, Mauch needed something bigger. A city. He heard tales of stone walls deep in the African interior walls that needed no mortar. Locals described a ruined city of immense size. Could this be the Palace of Sheba? After years of hardship, imprisonment, and hunger, on September 5, 1871, Mauch laid eyes on it. Great Zimbabwe, a fortress built of massive stones, perfectly fitted, no mortar. Just as the Portuguese had described centuries earlier, Mauch was convinced he had found Ophir. The walls matched descriptions of Solomon's temple. The nearby town of Sofala echoed the name Sophia, and he believed the Phoenicians and ancient seafarers from the Levant were responsible. But Mauch's theory had a fatal flaw. He refused to believe that native Africans could have built such a site. Modern archaeology has proven otherwise. Great Zimbabwe was built by the ancestors of the Shona people, not Phoenicians. The city predates European contact and reflects a highly advanced African civilization. Mauch's vision was shaped by the biases of his time, but his discovery was still real. It changed the way the world looked at Africa. Mauch returned to Germany, proud but misunderstood. His discovery inspired the novel King Solomon's Mines by H. Rider Haggard and ignited the imagination of a continent. Today, Great Zimbabwe is a national monument and symbol of African pride. As for Ophir, its location remains one of history's great unsolved mysteries. But Karl Mauch, the dreamer from Germany, dared to chase a legend, and in doing so, found something far more precious than gold: the truth buried in Africa's forgotten past. If you enjoyed this journey through myth, history, and discovery, give this video a like and subscribe for more untold stories of the ancient world. Tell us in the comments, do you believe Ophir really existed, and if so, where?